Welcome, Leo. This is your weekly focus, January the 20th, no, January the 14th to the 20th, 2019. My name is Tilly. This is Tarot with Tilly. Let's get to the cards. Let's find out what's happening for us in the week ahead. Ah, the Five of Swords. The Five of Swords. Well, some people aren't going to like what you have to say. Oh, well. It's kind of what I'm getting here for you. It's about you standing in your truth. It's about you inviting in romance and happiness and play on your terms. And some people aren't going to like your terms. And that's okay. That's okay. Because the people that will matter will stand by you. But you're very strong. Now you could be a little bit too opinionated. We really do have to plan out what we are saying to people, and so that it goes the way we expected or we wanted. We want to bring in the right energies to embrace the right energy coming back at us. We have the Five of Pentacles. I'm going to see what the third card is here for you. The Eight of Swords, yeah, it's about the change in your perceptions, your understanding. You know, the Five of Pentacles is this card right now that's telling you that, oh, you made the wrong move here, or you shouldn't have said that, or you shouldn't have done that, or you should have broken that habit, or you shouldn't really have this habit in your life. And it's almost like you're beating yourself up. And well, there's just no sense of going forward because I'm just going to mess it up again. And there's some kind of thought process here within you, but there's something that you say to other people that are people say to you that changes your perception to make you or allow you to understand that you are not trapped in the least, that you can go forward with any expectation or desire that you want. The Seven of Wands, yeah, you start to stand in your truth this week and really say, this is who I am and this is what I want to step into. I want to feel the wind in my hair. I want to feel alive. I want to start doing, creating. I want romance and happiness and joy in my life. Now, who's with me? So the truer you are to yourself, the more support you get throughout the week. That's an obvious. The Hermit shows up. Hermit is asking you to really think things through, to really, design the strategy that's going to get you from point A to point B. And we have the Knight of Wands. Once again, here we are, and we are here. We are now. So that's what matters the most right now. Pardon me. That's what matters the most right now. That you've made it to here. Because along the way, you've picked up wisdom and knowledge that you don't even know that you've picked up yet. You don't even know that your toolbox is brimming with expectation of what it can be useful for. There's so much more than you're giving yourself credit for here. So there is this sense this week that you really have to embrace who you are, love who you are. Who cares that you fell down? That's part of being human. We all do it. Some kind of information could come through to really change your understanding and where you felt like you couldn't go forward in a certain way, and now you can. And then there's this moment of realization, and you go, I can do this. And who's in with me? And you find out that a lot of people want to support you going forward. Now, this is the time to give up gratitude for everything that you have walked through instead of allowing it to be your weakness or your negative part of who you are, to turn it into something very positive. We have the King of Cups. What's your plan? So it's about making the plan. It's about strategizing. There could be some kind of this aha moment, this epiphany that really puts you into alignment with the balance that is needed in your life going forward. So I do think that you're going to say some things, and I do hope they're planned so that they turn out for the best possible scenario for you. You're going to say some things that are probably going to ruffle some feathers, or probably going to separate the crowd in some way. You know, those people who said they supported you, but they really didn't, and those people that truly have your back. And then there is this period where, you know, you really have to summon your inner courage and stand up straight and dust yourself off and say, I'm going forward. I think that's when you make that commitment to yourself, that's when the enlightenment comes in. That conversation happens, or you overhear something, or you read something that triggers this response in you of, I can go forward. I can do this. I can reach this goal. I can step into this relationship. I can be this person within the relationship, perhaps. And not acting too swiftly on anything. I think there is a call for action here for you, but there's more of a call of pulling it back. So there has to be that kind of balance that you think things through before you act upon them this week. Strong cards, especially with the Hermit near the middle. King of Cups at the end is asking you to make the plan. Have you thought of everything? Have you gained the information you need? We'll get a Nature's Whispers card here for you as well. So I think this week you can cut through some kind of illusion, some wall or barrier you thought was in your life holding you back, that you can go forward. You come out of this week even more powerful and stronger than you were at the beginning of the week. And it might be that actual declaration to somebody that actually pulls you in this, oh, I'm not going to make it. You are so close to the door of abundance. It's scary. But you have to walk the walk. You have to stand up and be proud for who you are, and your goals and your dreams. Others will follow. There's no doubt in my mind that others will follow. Very much about making the plan, and towards the end of the week, I think you have a little bit more energy in actually doing that. Open your heart. The 10, open your heart. Open your heart, number 10. That's interesting with these cards. So we'll see what it opens up to. The truth of our world, nature, and the environment is love. This is eternal love that makes no demands, has no expectations, and does not place limits or conditions on us. There is an opportunity for each and every person to experience love at the deepest level if they are willing to be open. Love can and will flow into your heart, but only if you allow it. It will change your perception, nurture and hold you, and even give you the strength to endure hardship. Take a moment, open your heart, and allow love to bring you joy, serenity, renewed energy, passion, and total unrelenting happiness. And I'm sure we would all love to have that renewed energy, to have that relentless, unrelenting happiness in our life. One of the things it does talk about, what was the card? Placing limits on ourselves. Yeah, it's time to take the blinders off, and I'm kind of getting that in many of the signs. Time to take the blinders off. Time to see the opportunity that can truly be presented to you if you allow it. And in this case, with the open your heart card, it is about letting the love flow, letting the romance flow, letting the happiness flow. And where do you hold back in that? Where do you say, no, it's not going to be that way? I don't want it, or I'm not good at it, or I'm setting myself up for a fall. You talk yourself out of the happiness before you even experience it. And something happens this week that triggers the aha moment, the epiphany of how you can step into more joy and happiness in your life on a continuous basis. Making the plan is a big part of this week, understanding the steps that you need to take in order to go forward. So, whether this is work and career, or um, it could be romance, it could be your health and well being, right? It could be a journey that you want to step into because this card came out. So, it could definitely be a journey, a new adventure that's beckoning you, that's calling you. So the King of Cups immediately follows and says, what's the plan? And we could even come into knowing about this journey that we want to take, or maybe it's higher learning, because we do have the Hermit right before it. So where you want to broaden your knowledge in something, and do you have the plan? Do you have the plan to actually expand the knowledge, which would expand the joy, which would expand the passion, etc., etc.? There's a point when you stand within yourself this week and you say, I know I've got this. I know I can do it. And whether or not it comes through a dream or a conversation or something that you just happened to read, or maybe you were journaling and the words just started to flow, and you come to a realization that you can step forward into a tomorrow of unrelentless happiness. So, what's the plan? Until we meet again, remember, I do love you.